Hello dearies, welcome back to the Craft Kitchen. So first of all, I really want to thank you for your lovely and encouraging comments on my last few videos. So like for the, let's say, last 5 weeks. Wow, I never would have expected so much love and anticipation from you guys or from anyone when I first started this channel about 1 year ago. I am really touched. This feels so amazing. And of course, this is just the best reason for, just carry on what I'm doing here. So really, really thank you. Just awesome. So, and I hope you all had a really nice weekend and start of the week. It's Monday and I've been tiptoeing around my box with my LAPBOOK goodies for, quite some time now. And actually this is the 4th time trying to record or start making even the LAPBOOK. Let's say my weekend has been a bit busy. So it's Monday morning, another week, another promise for this to be a just wonderful and great week. So let's see. So here are the labels. I already cut 3 sheets to decorate my pages with. Like I told you, the 4th try. So this is my very professional prototype for my LAPBOOK. I made this out of magazine pages, and I absolutely will need this because I will need a guide. And also I already decided which of my pages I'm going to use for the base. So I've been coffee dyeing some music sheets and these maps from an atlas, and I also already reinforced the folds of the pages with my trusted inked medical tape. So, and today I'm going to start with let's see, this page with the pocket here, and also this flap page like this. So this will be, see, this and this page. So sort of the main back pages. I'm not going to start with the cover because this way I just can build up my LAPBOOK the way I want it to be, and later then decide if I want to add a cover, a hard cover, or just a thinner cover like cardstock. But in case I'm going to be making a hard cover, I already prepared some old book covers, so really thick grey board. This is 3mm, I guess. Let's get my way too long ruler. So, no, it's only 2mm, sorry. I've been gifted some photo books, some unloved photo books, so I couldn't do anything with the photographs. But this grey board is really sturdy. So I've been doing some junk journaler's chores and taking apart the books and salvaging the grey board. I do have many more, and because these grey boards are a bit bigger than A4, of course, I realized they are nearly, well, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 2mm longer than my pre-cut pages, but they are a bit more narrow. This doesn't matter because I have to attach spine pieces here anyway. So I will have to cut them a bit smaller later if I decide to use them for a hardcover. And yeah, you may have recognized my glass mat is back from book cloth duty. I decided not to use the purple cutting mat anymore for recording, although I absolutely will need a cutting mat here, so I just ordered a grey one. So I want to make this pocket. Do I have? Of course not. Found a piece of paper. So I have this pocket here, but as you can see, this one is only half as big as the original will be. So this is A5 and in height and width, and this is about A4 in height and width. So making only one pocket here would mean there would have to go really a large piece of ephemera or writing paper or you name it in there. So I'm going to be making 2 pockets on this page, and also I have to glue on these tag flaps first because they go under this page here. So let's see, what paper do I want to use for this? So Tracie Fox's tags, or one of the tag sets from the Despatch set. Oh, and I forgot. In my video I made introducing the materials I'm going to be using for my lab book, I mentioned one printable set that I took off the list in the description box because I bought it, but I didn't pay attention, and now I'm not going to be using it because I found at least 3 very obvious copyright infringements. So this is a no-go for me. So I'm going to cut those, and on the back, I guess I'm just going to color them with Distress Oxide inks and maybe a bit of stamping. Okay, it's not going to be oxide. I was hoping I can use vintage photo or brushed corduroy oxide. So this is brushed corduroy oxide. This is way too yellow, and I can't find my strip, my testing strip with the vintage photo anymore. So yeah, this is also too yellow. So I decided I'm just going to use coffee and my brayer and color the back sides of this. Yes, this is what I was aiming for. Great. I already added some stitching, of course, and made this into the glue-on flap. Already mitered here and added a score line, folded it over to both sides so it will be easy to fold. I'm not going to reinforce this yet because first I want to do some stamping on the back. So let's see. For this I've chosen 2 stamps from the eccentric Tim Holtz or Stamp is Anonymous set. Actually, it's Stamp is Anonymous. It's not his. It's his design, but yeah. So try and get this straight somehow. And I'm gonna be using Scorched Timber Distress ink. Yeah, I know it's nearly black, but actually this brown is quite enough. I am thinking I guess I want to use a second Jan stamp for this. So let's see. Yeah. So this is this way up. It turns over like this. So, oh, I need something underneath. Still right? Oh, there are some dog hairs. Why? Oh no, it's silk. I actually find the silk fibers everywhere at the moment because I just tore a silken scarf in strips, into strips. So let's see, this way around, and then I want this to be like here. Actually, I don't really like rubber stamps, so these cling stamps. I prefer clear stamps. Yay! And I was really excited when I heard that Stampers Anonymous released some of those stamps as clear stamps, but of course not the ones I was looking for. Oh, it's already here. So this one goes in the middle, and this is upside down as well as this, but I don't mind. So no, I do want the green on top and then the red. Yeah. So when I turn this over, I will have to put the stamp here. Damn it, I've not used the second generation stamping. Well, yeah, I can live with it. I guess it's quite different. Well, yeah, it still looks distressed, the tiniest bit, I'd say. What do you think? Well, this looks really distressed, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Tina, attention. The noise from the outside makes me so nervous because I always think it's too loud for filming and you will all hear this, and yeah, but I really have no choice at the moment, right? Well, I could just stop making videos, but that's not the solution for this. So let's add some labels maybe. I have to get a bigger tub for this, so I actually can find my labels in here and sort of flip through. So one here. No. Oh, there's carte postale already on the front. Do I have the R here as well? Nope. So this goes there. And what else do we have? I do have a red star somewhere. There you are. Do I like this? Not really. Do I like this? Ooh, this is nice. first 3 embellishments done before I even started to glue together the first pages. So now I'm ready to glue those 3 to my center page here, like this. There. Oh, I like it. I really, really like it. There. And this one. Yay! Just great. Yes. So, and for this page, like I told you, I'm going to be making 2 pockets. One on top and one at the bottom. And I'm going to decorate them, if I can find them, with those 2 sheets, just printed smaller from Tracie's junkjournal kit, like so. And yeah, I printed them a bit smaller than A5 because I really want to see the map here underneath still. So first let me find the middle. I had a ruler here somewhere. So this should be 30 centimeters in height. So the middle is at 15, of course. There. Directly over the N. Not pressing too hard, but because I will be able, I want to be able to remove this later. Words. And these are 13 by 18, I guess. Right. So we do have 15 from bottom to the middle. So I have 1 centimeter here. I guess for this, I'm just going to be using my triangle ruler. And another pencil. So 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Well, do I really want 2 centimeters here in the middle? This is a bit much because, yeah, when I do have 2 centimeters here, I have 1 centimeter at the top. I can't show you right now. And 1 centimeter at the bottom, but I won't see any of the map down here. So when I pull this up, the tiniest bit, I will have 1.7. This is a bit much, right? Let me replace this and then maybe make some markings. So this here in the middle is only about 1 centimeter in height. Yeah. And then I do have those. Let's see. Oh, this is really tricky. Let's see how much space. Oh, it's only 0.3. And then I go down here. Yeah. I really have to sort of cover the letters, but then I do have a lot of map left on top. So no, I'm not going to measure from the middle. I'm going to measure by eye. Trying to get this straight, of course, somehow. But no, I'm not going to center it because if you do this for the eye, so for a nice look, the center isn't important anyway. Yeah, I guess that's quite alright. A bit more to the right. see. Ooh. And I'm not going to remove this again, because it took me quite a while to put this on here. So I'm just gluing on this edge here, like so. So it won't move anymore, hopefully. And the rest I'm gonna be doing in a few seconds. Whew. I guess I forgot to ink this. So in this one, of course, I'm going to be lining up here. And put it sort of straight here to my ruler, like this. Again, just eyeballing, and I like what I see. So again, putting on some glue here. Hopefully not move the paper. Like so. Yes. So, and now I can go on and glue this completely down. And then, when it's dry, cut the opening. Yay! I have no idea how I managed to do this. I must have made some crooked cut somewhere, I guess here, because this pocket is all crooked. I have no idea what happened. Maybe it just looks crooked because this, no, here. This line is also like 1 millimeter deeper than here. Yeah. The first complication. So, and before I'm going to glue this down, of course, I will have to make the pocket, and for this, I will need a cutting mat. Maybe I still can use my little cutting mat. Let's see. Well, what are you doing with yellow? Oh, I guess it's sort of grayish enough. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this, and this shouldn't move. So I'm going to place this liner underneath. So let's see. I want, where is my prototype? There. There. I want an opening here with this reinforcement. So I'm going to cut out reinforcements out of this cardstock. Let's see. So when this is 18, I guess, yeah, I want to have it 2 centimeters from each side, so it is 14, yeah. So this has to be 14 centimeters in width. Of course, this is the inside. Well, so let's see, how do I measure this? Well, I want it to be about here. So then this is a distance of, would you please work with me? So this is a distance of about 1.5 centimeters from the top edge. Well, let's try and find the middle here. There you are. And there. So this and this. I'm going to mark this. I will have to remove the marks later. Yeah, and yeah, the slit for this pocket, I guess I'm going to measure from this lower edge of my top picture, because let's see, I guess this is about 2 millimeters. Well, yeah, it's really crooked, so here at the end it's about 2 millimeters deeper than this edge, so I will have to use this edge here, so this, to measure where my other reinforcement has to go. Let's see if everything is glued on. Yes, and yes. Great. So, but now I do have to find the middle because I want to glue this on all 4 sides to this here. So my pockets are closed here, and I also want to glue this down in the middle so that this pocket is a pocket on its own and this, and nothing falls down here. So I'm going to sew all around here. I should have made this earlier before gluing this on, but yeah, now it is on, and it's going to be a bit complicated, so I'm going to sew around here and maybe also in the middle. No, this would be too much. So just going to sew around this here, and then I'm gluing this on. So sewing around this was much easier than I expected it to be, because yeah, I just could roll up this page. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. So now I'm going to glue this on. And I just realized I can't just glue this on for sort of like in the middle, because we didn't use the middle for this. So I have to make marks again. Let's see. Let's say about here. There. Yep. This will do. So for this I want to find my other ruler and first measure. So this is, well, 15.3 centimeters. So here I also have to find 15.3. Again, they're making weird noises out there. Well, I would understand if they would cut the pieces they are using for roofing. I forgot the name of these things. But no, I have no idea what they're doing. Well, what happened here? Again, measured wrong. See, measuring isn't my thing at all. Aha, 1 millimeter too high. Oh, dearies, I'm so happy I'm getting some new glasses for working in the craft kitchen and at my computer. Sometimes we say computer in our family. For working in the craft kitchen and at my computer, I guess at the end of next week, so I can see clearly again, because I guess you can't see this. Well, I can't see it now without my glasses on, so my eyeglasses are all scratched and yeah. It always looks like I do have sort of fingerprints on the glass. So, I guess, yeah. So since we don't want something to go up here into the pocket, I'm going to be putting on a strip of double-sided tape here over the slits, over both. And maybe I'm even going to make the pocket smaller so nothing can slide here to the sides. So let me get some double-sided tape for this. Why did I mark here when I just can put glue here? Yeah, sorry. I guess you've been trying to tell me this all the time. You've been yelling at your screen. Really, this project is sort of cooking my brain. So, bookbinding glue and a brush. Yes, please. I'm going to be using a wider brush for this. And remove everything underneath. Really? Did you see what I did? I glued this down without putting my my tags underneath. So let's see if I can get this up a bit, at least, again. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm lucky. So I have to cut down my tags. Oh, yay. About here. Oh no, oh no, 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 this isn't right. These are, let's see, about here. Wow. So I have left a flap of 1 centimeter. Yay, that's quite alright for me. So yeah, this is really going to be a long project, because I always will have to yeah, sort of solve problems that haven't been there before because I caused them. So let's see if this will fit in here. The stars. Yes. Phew. I would have liked to have more room, but it is what it is. Yeah. My grandson is getting restless, so even more restless, because my son just came home. Very noisy. So I guess, yeah, I'm so sorry, but we won't make the flappy thingy here today, because this already has taken quite some while now because of my brain fog. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, using bookbinding glue again for this, so the tag really will stick to my tape here. Maybe I should have started with the middle one, right? Oh dear. Because I just want to eyeball this. I don't have no intention to measure, because, yeah, like we found out, we didn't use the middle to align the papers. We used what's called the optical middle. So I would have to measure, and therefore I'm just now placing this tag here in the middle, in the optical middle. So, well, I guess that's fine. Folding this over. No, that's great. I love it. Ooh, I sort of rescued it. Well, it looks a bit damaged, but, well, this just adds to the character. Oh no. So, re-gluing this just with art glitter glue, just because it grabs faster. This doesn't feel like it is stuck properly. This is better. And also, I guess I can't reach these tiny openings here with my bookbinding glue bottle. So yeah. Art glitter glue to the rescue. So I will have to let this dry for quite some time because of the bookbinding glue behind these pockets here. I like it. I really like it. But yeah, this is really going to be a longer project, I guess. Because, well, I will have to, yeah, not overthink too much, or like everything, just do, and when it's not right, it's not right, like this one here. I mean, I just could, yeah, sort of open this up again and glue the text down. Well, I guess I will have to sort of decorate this, because here I actually teared the page edge when trying to remove it again. But hey, it's a grungy lapbook, a grungy folder, so why not sort of repair it, right? So dearies, whew, well, although this was really complicated for me and my little brain, I enjoyed making this, really. And I would like to continue, but like I told you, my son just came back home, and for me it's time for lunch. Ooh. So yeah, I hope you're going to join me when I'm going to continue decorating, or yeah, making my lapbook base. So the inner base, not the cover. I'm doing this the other way around because this just makes more sense to me. And yeah, you know, for a notification for the next video, just subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next very chaotic lapbook part. And until then, as always, stay creative and be excellent to each other. Bye!